So, Lisa, how do you handle common objections?
Daily. People object daily and make fun. Minute by the minute. Okay, sorry, go on.
All right, so you're not the only one. I mean, I'm not the only one.
Oh yeah, I have people look at me like I'm crazy to even, sell Herbalife. I've had people say it's snake oil, and they've seen everything. They've seen the homes, the cars, the travel, and they still don't get it. But that's their choice.
All right. Well, like for instance, I've had people say, well, I already use a protein shake or a smoothie. So why would I switch? Why would I use this one?
Okay. I said, well, because we have a balanced program of vitamin, mineral, protein, and healthy carbohydrates. And it cannot be called a meal replacement if those 4 things are not approved and scientifically tested to make a balanced meal. You can't call it a meal replacement. But if you're having results that you're getting are happy, if you're happy with your results, then stick with your protein smoothie. But if you're not, please try our smoothie. Let me make you a sample. When can I bring you a sample?
Okay, well that
Or would you consider trying a sample? And sometimes I'll bring a sample and they still don't order. And I leave a catalog and I go in again and see them. But while I'm doing this and I'm bringing catalogs and smoothies and I'm wearing the clothes, or sometimes I'll have my little pin on. You can get an active supervisor pin and wear it. And people will notice that if you don't want to wear a big badge. Mm-hmm. Or here's a 20-year pin or a $1 million pin or a regular supervisor pin, a distributor pin. Mm-hmm. People will notice. And if they don't want it, I have no problem looking for someone new. I built my downline on people that I did not know, except for my first distributor was my hairdresser's wife, because my hair started coming in again. I used to have hair extensions, and the cell activator, which is an absorption booster, so the multivitamin, the protein smoothie gets, and the Villier gets in your bloodstream, my hair came in very thick and healthy. And that was my first distributor. She knew me through her husband cutting my hair, but I can't think of one person in my downline that was in my downline before Herbalife. Everybody came from going next, who do you know?
Mm-hmm. So if somebody was looking to maybe make some extra part-time money, they wouldn't have to worry whether they got their friends and family.
I actually tell people, don't go after your family and friends, because it didn't work for me. They made fun of me. I mean, my Aunt Barb did buy the product for me. She did, to be nice. She didn't try it again until years later. But family and friends are nice because if you're losing weight, then they all want to buy the product. Your family and friends will buy the product and lose weight with you if you lose the weight. It is better to lose the weight quickly. It's so much easier now that I have a before photo to show people. And I did not intentionally gain 19 pounds. I don't even know how I put the 19 pounds on. Well, I do know. I was eating the wrong foods, and
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
So how is all this Herbalife different from the Weight Watchers food or all that?
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, because our metabolism, especially as we age, starts to only recognize food that's pure food. Okay, this is pure food. This is solid nutrition. When you're using diet salad dressing, like you said, the Weight Watcher, the Jenny Craig, the new system, what is it?
Nutri-System?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never taken it. But whatever it is, or the lean cuisines, there's so many chemicals and preservatives in diet food. There's aspartame, and people say, oh, we're drinking water, flavored water. There's aspartame in flavored water. The soda companies, they own the flavored water companies. Mm-hmm. People don't realize how much damage they're doing to their body. And if the metabolism doesn't recognize a food, it doesn't metabolize it, and the body doesn't burn it. So I ended up gaining weight here. I ended up gaining weight in my abdomen, my hips. And then I didn't notice I had gained weight until someone sent me a photo from the Kentucky Derby. She says, you are really, she called me fat. Because you're really fat. You need to, Lisa, you just don't look like Lisa. I had 2 jowls here. And I was thought, I can't believe this. So sure enough, I went to an Herbalife meeting, and I found out about the foods, why people at a certain point don't keep losing weight on those foods. It's like some of the clients on the TV show where they're losing all the weight. They have all this saggy skin. They need surgery. I don't want to be cut. There's an oil in this that'll help tighten your skin as you lose the weight. So I suggest Bragg, B-R-A-G-G, vinaigrette. It's at Whole Foods or a certain health food store that sell it. It's an organic, healthy salad dressing. Your main meal should be spinach with chicken or fish, because red meat is too hard for your digestive system to digest. Right. And I just learned to eat healthier foods for my main meal, and I have to take all my vitamins 3 times a day. This is the, what is in here? The tea,
Beverage
water,
mix.
and beverage mix. I drink this during the day. Thank you. With aloe mango. And as long as I take the products correctly, it works. But I will also recommend if people want to lose weight, ask them, what are you eating for your main meal? Because all these diet foods, low-cal products, are killing the metabolism. And even though you're not necessarily gaining weight if you're consuming so many calories, some people aren't losing their stomach. They're not losing their weight because the metabolism doesn't know what to do with the fake food. Does that help you?
Yeah.
You're better off to have more calories with, eat your fruit in the morning, your vegetables in the afternoon and evening. That's a real food.
Right.
You could have more calories of that than you could a 200-300 calorie snack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay? And then you still end up losing weight having more calories of healthy food than the diet heavy preservative foods.
Well, what about if somebody has diabetes? Because that's a real big concern right now.
Sure, because they need to normalize their blood sugar level, and most people aren't born a diabetic. They become a diabetic because of malnourishment. Most of America is malnourished or hypoglycemic, or they become a diabetic. That's what they need every day, and you should have the smoothie as soon as you wake up in the morning, because the minute you wake up, you're breaking the fast, breakfast. And a lot of people will go another hour or two, they'll grab a Starbucks on the way to work, coffee when they're at work, and this is what their blood sugar level does, goes up and down and up and down, and that's how you become a diabetic, because you didn't have nutrition first thing when you woke up in the morning. You need the smoothie as soon as you wake up so that the blood sugar level is stabilized, and if your blood sugar level is stabilized, you're going to burn fat throughout the day.
Okay.
Does that make sense? As soon as you wake up, have a smoothie.
Okay,
Because
so
milk, cereal, toast, orange juice, that all costs more than a smoothie.
So it kind of sets you up for the day of healthy nutrition.
Yes.
Regardless of what else you eat afterwards.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, what about, every once in a while I'll run into somebody, because Herbalife is a 32-year-old company, so there's people that maybe have taken Herbalife in the past, and they'll say, oh yeah, I tried that and it didn't work for me.
Okay,
You
well,
say
how did
that.
you make your smoothie? First question. And they probably didn't turn their can upside down.
Or they don't remember.
Or they don't remember what. I said, well, if you're ever disillusioned, let me show you what just happened to me. Again, it's the first photo on my iPad. And then I show them the photo of me. Then I show them photos of people working out. And 3 times a day I take the vitamins, 2 smoothies. And what I like about Herbalife is reliable. People like the word reliable. That's what's great about it being around 32 years. Our ingredients have been tested for 200 years. The diet drugs or some of the prescription drugs or the diet food, that hasn't been tested for 200 years. And there's lawsuits and people are having heart attacks and getting sick. I'm not going to take a chance and going on a goofy diet when a doctor gives me a shot of something. I don't even know what's in the shot. Would never happen.
Well, that's another thing people are really afraid of. So if they maybe are not that familiar with Herbalife, how do they know that it will work?
Because you have to tell them it is reliable, because we are around 32 years. Okay, I use the word reliable. It's a reliable product. It works for everybody. We just sold $5.4 billion in sales, and we're going to sell more this year. So when you have a statement like that, as far as sales volumes go, the product's reliable, and then people should have a pitch book, but really this comes in the distributor kit. This could be your pitch book, like wholesale price list, because you want them to sign up wholesale, show them this. Most people don't even look at this, some do, but they see, okay, it's wholesale, ID number, and then you start showing them all the health testimonies and the before and after photos. Here's the digestive tract. Healthy eating. Let this do the work for you. Instead of talking and talking and talking, because if they're not going to buy, they're not going to buy. Just leave them a flyer. Thank you very much. If you can get their name and number to follow up or email, that's a great idea. But I use everything in the distributor kit to show people.
Okay.
But a lot of the other stuff, I never show someone. If they're not going to be in the business, I don't even bring it out.
All right, great. All right, that's all
Right.
I got for you.